Hello, and welcome to Simple English Cast, the podcast where we practice simple English and also talk about real life. I'm Alex, and I'm really happy you are here with us today.
Hi everyone, I'm Meera. Thank you for letting us be part of your day. Maybe you're listening while walking, working, or just resting. Wherever you are, we're glad you're here.
Yes, think of us as two friendly voices sitting next to you, talking with you, not at you.
Exactly. And today's episode is very special because we're going to talk about something that lives quietly inside all of us.
Dreams.
Dreams, goals, hopes, and those small thoughts you have when you say, one day, I want my life to be a little different.
Meera, let me start with a question. And dear listener, this question is also for you. When you hear the word dream, what do you feel first?
That's a good question. Honestly, sometimes I feel excited, but sometimes I feel scared.
Scared? Why scared?
Because dreams can feel big, and when something feels big, our mind immediately asks, what if I fail?
That's so true. Listener, maybe you feel the same. Maybe your dream makes your heart happy, but your mind a little nervous.
Yes, and today, Alex and I are not here to tell you to change your life in 1 week or be successful overnight.
No motivational shouting today.
Exactly. We want to talk slowly, honestly, and simply about how dreams actually work in real life.
So let's begin very gently. Meera, when you were younger, did you have a dream?
I did. When I was a teenager, I dreamed of speaking confidently in front of people.
Interesting. Not fame, not money, confidence.
Yes, I admired people who could stand up, speak clearly, and express their ideas without fear. I wanted to be one of them.
And listener, maybe you're smiling right now because that dream sounds familiar.
Exactly. Many people listening to us want the same thing, especially when it comes to English.
Meera, let me ask you something honest. Did that dream come true quickly?
Not at all. For a long time, I stayed quiet. I avoided speaking situations. And sometimes I told myself, maybe this is just not for me.
That inner voice can be very convincing.
Yes. And listener, if you've ever thought, I'm not good enough, or it's too late for me, please know you're not alone.
Absolutely. And that's why today's episode is not about being perfect, it's about being real. Let's slow things down and define something in simple English. Meera, how would you explain a dream?
I would say a dream is a picture of the life you want to live.
I love that. A picture of the life you want to live.
Yes, not just your job, but how you feel when you wake up in the morning, how you talk to people, how you feel about yourself.
Listener, maybe your dream is not very loud. Maybe it's quiet, like, I want to feel calm. I want to feel confident. I want to stop being afraid.
And all of those are valid dreams.
Now let's talk about another word people often confuse with dream.
Goals.
Yes. Meera, how is a goal different from a dream?
A dream is the destination. A goal is the step you take today.
That's very clear. Listener, imagine this. Your dream is to speak English confidently. Your goal might be to speak for 5 minutes today.
The dream stays the same, but goals can change.
And that's important because life is not always smooth.
Let me talk directly to you for a moment. Yes, you.
We're talking to you, not to people in general.
You might be thinking, I have a dream, but my life is busy. I don't have time. I feel tired.
And those feelings are real.
But here's something gentle we want to say. Your dream doesn't need hours. It needs honest minutes.
5 minutes of honesty is more powerful than 1 hour of pressure.
Exactly.
Meera, can I share one of my personal dreams?
Of course. And listener, stay with us. This is also for you.
One of my dreams is to create content that helps people feel less afraid of English.
And you're already doing that.
Yes, but it didn't start big. It started with one question. How can I help one person today?
That's a powerful question.
It removes pressure. You're not changing the world today, you're just helping one moment.
Let me ask you something, Alex. What happens when people only dream but never take small steps?
They feel frustrated. They feel like they're waiting for life to start.
And listener, maybe you know that feeling very well.
Yes, that feeling of saying, I'll start tomorrow. I'll start when things are perfect.
But perfect days don't come.
Only today comes.
If you remember only one thing from today, remember this. You don't need to be brave forever. You only need to be brave for the next small step.
And that step can be very small.
So small that nobody else even notices.
But you will notice. We talked about dreams and goals, about big pictures and small steps.
And now, Alex, I want to talk about something very real. Something the listener might be struggling with right now.
Let me guess. Motivation?
Exactly.
Listener, let us ask you something honestly. How many times have you felt motivated and then lost that feeling after a few days?
Or even after a few hours.
You feel excited. You say, yes, this time I will really do it. And then, life happens.
Work happens. Tiredness happens. And suddenly, your dream feels far away again.
Let's explain this in very simple English, Alex. Motivation is a feeling, yes, and feelings come and go.
But discipline is different. Discipline is a small decision you repeat.
Listener, discipline doesn't mean being strict or hard with yourself. It means you show up even when you don't feel excited.
Exactly. You don't say, I will practice English only when I feel motivated. You say, I will practice English because it matters to me.
Meera, can I be honest?
Always.
Most days, I don't feel motivated.
Same here.
But I still take small actions, not because I feel amazing, but because I promised myself.
Listener, that promise to yourself is very powerful.
Let's talk about something else that blocks dreams.
Fear.
Yes, fear of mistakes, fear of looking stupid, fear of failing.
Listener, if you're learning English, fear is probably your biggest enemy.
You think, what if I say the wrong word? What if people laugh?
But let me ask you a question, Alex. Is fear always bad?
No, fear means you care.
Exactly. If you didn't care, you wouldn't be afraid.
Listener, fear doesn't mean stop. Fear means slow down and continue gently.
Let's give the listener a simple example.
Okay.
Imagine a person named Daniel. Daniel wants to speak English better at work.
Daniel understands English well, but he avoids speaking in meetings.
Every time he wants to speak, his heart beats faster.
So what does Daniel do?
Instead of trying to speak perfectly, he chooses one small goal. He decides, in every meeting, I will say one sentence.
Just one.
Yes. Sometimes the sentence is not perfect. Sometimes his pronunciation is wrong.
But he speaks.
And slowly, his fear becomes smaller.
Listener, you don't need to be brave forever. You only need to be brave for one sentence.
Why do small steps work better than big plans?
Because small steps don't scare the brain.
Yes, the brain likes safety.
When you say, I will study English for 2 hours every day, your brain says, no thank you.
But when you say, I will study for 5 minutes, your brain says, okay, we can try.
Listener, don't fight your brain. Work with it.
Let's talk about a very important idea.
Consistency.
Consistency means doing something again and again, even if it's small.
Intensity means doing a lot in a short time and then stopping.
Listener, which do you think helps dreams more?
Consistency always wins.
5 minutes every day for 1 year is better than 5 hours once a month.
And it also feels kinder. Let me ask you something, and I want you to answer in your head.
Or you can pause and think.
What is one small action you can do every day without hating your life?
That question is important.
Not a perfect action, not an impressive action, just a doable one.
Can I share something personal, Alex?
Of course.
There was a time when I wanted to give up learning new things
Why?
because I compared myself to others.
Ah, comparison.
Yes, I saw people who were faster, better, more confident.
And what happened?
I felt small. I felt late.
Listener, maybe you feel this too.
But then I realized something important.
What?
I realized their journey is not my journey.
That sentence is gold.
Listener, comparison steals joy.
And it kills dreams quietly.
Instead of comparing, connect.
Connect with your own progress.
Ask yourself, am I better than I was 1 month ago?
Not better than others, better than you.
Let's be honest with the listener.
Always.
Dreams take time.
Yes.
Sometimes more time than we want.
And that doesn't mean you're failing.
It means you're human.
Listener, here's something very important.
Rest is not quitting.
Yes, taking a break does not mean your dream is dead.
Sometimes rest is necessary to continue.
So if you feel tired, rest, but don't quit forever.
Meera, let me ask you a direct question. Have you ever shared a dream and then wished you didn't?
Yes, many times.
What happened?
I shared something I was excited about, and the other person didn't say anything terrible. They just said, "That's difficult."
That sentence.
Yes, they didn't shout, they didn't insult me, but suddenly my excitement felt heavy.
Listener, maybe you've heard similar sentences. That's not realistic. People like us don't do that. You should be practical,
And sometimes these words come from people who love you.
which makes it even harder.
Here's something important we want the listener to understand.
Yes,
Many people speak from fear, not from truth.
they are not talking about your limits. They are talking about their own.
Exactly. When someone says, "That's too risky," what they often mean is, "I would be too scared to try."
Listener, this doesn't make them bad people.
No, it just means you need to choose carefully who you share your dream with.
Let's say this very clearly.
Not everyone deserves access to your dream.
Your dream is not a public project.
It's personal.
Listener, you can keep your dream quiet and still work on it.
You don't need approval to move forward.
You need courage and small actions.
Let's give a simple example to make this clear.
Okay,
Imagine a woman named Sophia.
Sophia wants to change her career and improve her English.
She tells a colleague, and the colleague says, "You're not young anymore. Why try now?"
That sentence stays in Sophia's head.
But instead of stopping, Sophia decides something.
What does she decide?
She decides not to discuss her dream with people who discourage her.
And what does she do instead?
She joins an online community of learners, she listens to podcasts, she practices quietly.
Listener, sometimes silence is strength. Now let's talk about the hardest critic.
The one inside your head.
Yes, the voice that says, "You're too slow. You should be better by now."
Listener, that voice often sounds very confident.
But confidence doesn't mean truth.
How do you deal with that voice?
I don't fight it. I talk to it.
Talk to it?
Yes. I say, "Thank you for your opinion, but I'm still going to try."
That's powerful. Listener, instead of asking, "Why am I so bad at this?" try asking, "What is one thing I can improve today?"
Better questions give better energy.
And energy matters when you're tired.
Let's talk about perfection.
Ah, yes, the dream killer.
Listener, perfection says, if it's not perfect, don't start.
Progress says, start messy and improve.
Which one sounds more human?
Progress, always.
Meera, I want to be honest with the listener.
Go ahead.
I have failed many times.
That's important to hear.
Projects that didn't work, plans that stopped halfway?
And you're still here.
Yes. Failure didn't end me. It taught me.
Listener, failure is feedback.
How would you define success now?
Success is continuing even when motivation disappears.
That's a beautiful definition. Success is coming back after a break.
Listener, if you've come back to learning English after stopping, you are already successful.
Let's talk about celebrating small wins.
Yes, this is very important.
Listener, did you understand more today than last month?
That's a win.
Did you speak even one sentence without fear?
That's a win.
Don't wait for big results to feel proud. Meera, let me ask you something. Have you ever heard someone say, "I'm not that kind of person"?
Yes, very often.
They say, "I'm not confident. I'm not good at languages. I'm not smart."
Listener, maybe you've said these things about yourself too.
And usually, people say them like facts.
But they're not facts.
They're stories.
Let's explain this in simple English. Your identity is the story you tell yourself about who you are.
And every time you repeat that story, it feels more real.
For example, if you say, "I'm bad at English," your brain starts looking for proof.
It notices every mistake. It ignores every small success.
Listener, this is not because you're weak.
It's because the brain likes familiar stories.
Here's the hopeful part.
Yes,
You don't change identity by thinking differently.
you change identity by acting differently.
Listener, when you take a small action, you send a message to your brain.
That message is, maybe I am the kind of person who tries.
And when you repeat that action, the message becomes stronger.
Let's give the listener an example.
Okay.
Imagine a man named Oliver.
Oliver believes he is not confident.
He avoids speaking in English because of this belief.
One day, he decides to do one small thing.
He records his voice for 2 minutes every day.
Nobody hears it. No one judges him.
After 2 weeks, something changes,
Not his English level.
but his identity.
He starts thinking, "I'm the kind of person who practices."
And that thought is powerful.
Listener, many people wait for results to change how they feel.
They say, when my English is good, I'll feel confident.
But real change works the other way.
You act like a learner first.
Then, confidence grows slowly.
Confidence is not a personality type.
It's a skill.
Meera, let's talk directly about English.
Yes,
Learning a language is not just about words.
it's about becoming comfortable with being imperfect.
Listener, when you speak English, you are practicing courage.
Every mistake says, "I'm learning."
And learning is a strong identity.
Can we give the listener a small mindset shift?
Yes, please.
Instead of saying, "I will try to practice English," say, "I practice English."
That sounds small, but it matters.
The first sentence sounds unsure.
The second sounds like identity. Listener, be careful with labels.
Labels like shy, slow, or bad at languages.
Labels feel safe because they explain everything.
But they also limit everything.
You are not a label.
You are a process. I want to share something honest.
Go ahead.
For a long time, I believed I was not confident.
And now?
Now, I see confidence differently.
How?
Confidence is not being fearless.
It's being willing.
Willing to speak, willing to try, willing to sound imperfect.
Listener, let's say this clearly.
You don't become someone new in one day.
You become someone new through repetition.
One small action repeated many times.
This is why consistency matters so much.
Let's ask the listener a gentle question.
Yes?
When you practice English today, who are you becoming?
Not, what level will I reach?
But what kind of person am I practicing being?
A learner? A communicator? A brave person?
Dreams are not short games, Alex.
They're long games.
And identity is built for the long game.
Listener, stop rushing yourself.
You are not late.
You are becoming. Today, we talked about dreams,
About goals.
about small steps,
about fear, doubt, people's opinions, and identity.
And now, we want to bring all of this into one simple idea.
Your dream does not need pressure.
It needs direction.
Listener, many people treat dreams like deadlines.
They say, I must achieve this by this age. I should be there by now.
And when they don't reach it fast, they feel like failures.
But dreams don't work like exams.
They work like compasses.
A compass doesn't shout.
It quietly shows the direction.
Your dream is not asking you to arrive today.
It's asking you to keep walking.
Listener, some days you walk fast.
Some days you walk slowly.
Some days you stop and rest.
And that is all okay.
Rest is not quitting.
Rest is part of the journey.
Meera, when people hear the word commitment, they often feel scared.
Yes, they imagine pressure, stress, and rules.
But commitment can be gentle.
Commitment can simply mean, I come back.
You miss a day, you come back.
You miss a week, you come back.
That is real commitment.
Let me speak directly to you for a moment.
Yes, you.
You don't need to change your whole life this month.
You don't need perfect English.
You don't need confidence first.
You only need one small, honest action.
Let's help the listener make a very small promise.
Okay.
Listener, choose one small thing you will do this week.
Not forever, just this week.
It could be listening to one episode again,
Speaking English for 5 minutes.
writing 3 sentences.
Or simply saying, I am a learner.
Let's share one last example.
Okay.
Imagine a person named Emily.
Emily feels nervous speaking English.
She decides on one promise.
What promise?
Every evening, she speaks one sentence out loud.
Just one.
Some days, the sentence is simple.
Some days she feels silly.
But after 1 month, something changes.
Not her accent.
Not her grammar.
Her identity.
She now thinks, I am someone who speaks.
Listener, that story is not special.
It's possible.
And it can be your story.
One last important reminder.
Confidence comes after action.
Not before.
So don't wait to feel ready.
Feel afraid and act gently.
Meera, can we make a promise to the listener?
Yes.
We promise to keep this space friendly
Safe.
and human.
No pressure. No judgment.
Just learning, step by step.
Listener, before we finish, take one quiet breath.
And ask yourself this question.
If my dream is a direction, what is one gentle step I can take this week?
You don't need to answer perfectly.
Just honestly.
And now, we'd love to hear from you.
In the comments, you can write,
I'm blank from blank, and one small step I will take for my dream this week is blank.
one sentence is enough.
When you write it, you make your dream real. Thank you for spending this time with us.
Thank you for choosing growth over comfort today.
Remember, you don't need to be perfect.
You just need to come back.
This was Simple English Cast.
I'm Meera.
And I'm Alex.
Take care, keep going, and we'll see you in the next episode.